Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a new video here on SEI. All right, wanted to do an update on this. I haven't covered this in months, I believe. Used to cover it quite a bit, but the last couple of days, or at least since last week Friday, we've been quite bullish. Something interesting has been going on, which I'll tell you about. And that also means that there is still potential to rally up higher. All right, so that's what we'll talk about. We'll do a full update. I would say my thoughts on SEI are pretty clear. My thoughts about the direction, though, a little bit less clear, but still I'll try to add some value to your lives, or at least to your trading on SEI. So that's what we'll do. So the interesting thing that's been going on for the last couple of days at the very least is that a group of cryptos that have been practically shorted into oblivion since the start of this year have seen some strong momentum. And there's multiple reasons for that, all right? So then I'm talking about SUI, I'm talking about Injective, which if you go to the 12-hour time frame, you'll see like these since March or February, it's a little bit different for all of them. They've been incredibly bearish, all right? Especially since March. Say from this top, even though it was a spike, all right? So you cannot really count that. But top to bottom, we're down 80%, which is absolutely ridiculous. So what that means, or at least what we've seen now that Bitcoin was also relatively bearish and just in general the markets were not great, then all of a sudden most of retail actually starts shorting relatively late. And the cryptos that they start to short are cryptos that have already dropped down quite a bit because, all right, well, they dropped down so much, they'll probably drop down lower. And then you have a group of coins that have some major backing. Like if you look at, say, it's backed by Hypersphere, Multicoin, Jump Crypto, Circle, all these big venture capitals, and they will not let a coin die, all right? Or at least, who knows if they still have the tokens, otherwise other big institutions or players have the tokens. OTC, we don't know, but they won't let the token die. And it's for market makers, it's very, very attractive that if a lot of people are short on a certain coin, it's very attractive to just try to pump up that coin a bit, liquidate those shorters, and then get out. So what you see with SEI is also that the open interest right here has gone up exponentially. You actually saw here as well that some major short positions were opened still 2 days ago. All right, so that was when we had this jump up, because we have such a bullish move, and we're used to seeing SEI be very bearish, that a lot of people short. But then what you see is that we, on the 8th of July, so with that first move up, we already liquidated quite a lot of people. And then yesterday, with that move up to the top right here, we liquidated even more shorters. And at this point of time, I would actually say that SEI is still bullish. Because then the main question is all right, well, there's probably still a lot of people shorting this coin, because at some point of time, I do think this will fall down again. So it's kind of waiting for when that is. And you can see now as well, if you look at the liquidation heat map, that there is a lot of liquidity to the upside again. And then if you look at a couple of things, such as the momentum is still very, very bullish here. You can also see shorts were opened yesterday evening. And then we had some short position closures, but also some new longs earlier today. Then you can see that we have had a significant breakout above 32.5 cents, which is a significant level. Hit that, pretty bullish reaction so far. And I would actually say that Bitcoin also is relatively bullish here after getting a bullish breakout. So then for me, with liquidity to the upsides, bullish confirmations, and a relatively bullish market, I would say it most likely will continue. All right, so right now, I think that's most likely. But like I said, the real direction we still have to wait for. Because for me, we are now stuck in this area between, let's say, 35 and 32.5 cents. I think the main thing you need to do is wait for confirmation. Wait for one of those two levels to break, and then you know the direction. Now, I think it's most likely that we will, for the reasons I've talked about earlier, that we'll break above 35 cents, and that we can rally up towards 38, 39, 40 cents. But I would wait for this breakout to get confirmation. I would not buy SEI right now, all right? Because what could also happen is that Bitcoin all of a sudden turns bearish again. The Germans sell $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in a minute, and then SEI will just drop down back below 32.5 cents and drop back down. All right, so yes, I'm telling you, it can go up or down, but hopefully you see a little bit more value in that, in knowing that I think it's most likely that we'll go up. All right, so if you really want me to say, oh, we're going up or down, I say we're going up. But wait for the confirmation. And if you have that confirmation, preferably a 4-hour time frame breakout, then you know a little bit more what to do. All right. So those are my thoughts. That's sort of thing you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.